Hi class, welcome to Phonics. Today you had an alphabetizing sheet, so I hope you were able to get the words all in alphabetical order. If you haven't done it yet, don't forget to look for your guide letters, the first letter first, and if there are words that start with the same letter, then you move to the second letter or the third letter till you find a letter that is different, and then put them in alphabetical order. So do your very best. And if you have a little extra time today, try playing 7 questions with your mom or your dad or one of your brothers or sisters. Remember how we play 7 questions where you put the whole alphabet up on the board, or you could write it on a piece of paper, and then you pick one letter and write it down somewhere, and then your mom or dad or brother or sister or whoever you play with, they have 7 questions to try and figure out which letter you're thinking of. So you could try and play that with one of your family members today, and that would help with our alphabet practice, and that might be kind of fun. See if you can trick them. Okay, so our lesson today, we're going to listen to 3 words, and I want you to listen for the sound in the 3 words that is the same. So the first word is infectious, the second word is cautious, and the third word is suspicious. So we have infectious, cautious, suspicious. Do you hear a sound in those words that is the same? I bet that you heard a sound like this, shus, cautious. So let me write those words, and I want you to see which letters are making that shus sound. Infectious, cautious. Oh, I have an extra S in there. Oops. And suspicious. Okay, can you see which groups of letters are making that shus sound? In infectious, we have a T-I-O-U-S. Cautious, we have T-I-O-U-S. Those two are the same. And in suspicious, we have a C-I-O-U-S, saying the shus sound. Well, do you think that this shus on the end of a word is a suffix? Let's cover up the shus and see if we have a root word. Ooh, suspi, ca, and infect. I don't think they're suffixes because we don't have a root word left when we cover up the shus. So these are actually final stable syllables. So we have 2 new final stable syllables today. Final stable syllable T-I-O-U-S and C-I-O-U-S. And we code a final stable syllable with a bracket, and usually the accent comes right in front of that bracket. All right. We have a suffix O-U-S, which says us, like in the word marvelous. So the O-U-S is saying the us sound. And what is making the sh sound? We have T-I and C-I are making the sh sound. What letters usually make the sh sound? S-H, right? Like up here. Sh. That's the usual digraph that says sh. But in these words, T-I and C-I are making that sh sound. And when we put it with the O-U-S, it says shus, shus, shus. Infectious is when something is easily spread like if you are sick, your germs are easily spread to others, then that's an infectious disease or illness. Cautious means you're very careful about something. You're going to walk across the street very cautiously, very carefully to make sure there aren't cars or any danger. Suspicious is when you don't trust something or someone. You aren't sure if what they're saying is right, or you're not sure if that place over there is safe. You're suspicious. You're kind of questioning whether it's good or true or right. So those are 3 big words with a long final stable syllable. We have some new cards to go along with this final stable syllable. But first, I forgot. Let's go ahead and finish coding these 3 words, and then we'll talk about our new picture cards, and our lesson will be finished today. So, infectious, we've got the final stable syllable taken care of. Now we're going to look for our vowels. We have an I and an E, and 2 consonants in between. So when we have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, we're going to split right between the 2 consonants, and then code our vowels. I, eh, and don't forget your K back on that C because it's saying K. All right, let's do cautious. We have our C is saying K, K, cautious. So we're going to get our K back there. And AU together are saying ah. Do you remember what AU is? Our keyword for AU is faucet. If you said digraph AU, you were right. Cautious. Okay, suspicious. We've got 2 vowels again. So we're going to look for our vowel consonant pattern. We've got 2 consonants, so we know we're going to split right down the middle. And let's code our vowels. Suspicious. All right, those look good. We have 2 new picture cards to help us remember these 2 final stable syllables. So we have final stable syllable T-I-O-U-S and C-I-O-U-S. And the first picture card, I'm going to have you try and guess what the word is. The clue, it says the sh sound in it, and this is what we usually call food that is very healthy and good for your body. Maybe vegetables or fruits or milk or cheese or yogurt that make your body grow strong and healthy. You think you know what it is? If food is healthy, we call it nutritious. And this is a picture of what we call a food pyramid. We kind of do it different now. This is an older picture, but it shows food that's healthy and good for your body. So nutritious is what we will say when we see this card. Nutritious, shus. Okay, let's see if you can figure out the picture on our final stable syllable with C-I-O-U-S. So this one's going to be C-I-O-U-S. So it's still going to say shus at the end. And this picture also talks about food. It's what you say when you taste food that is really yummy. You really like it. You say, oh, that cake was so... Can you think of a word that ends in shus? Our picture card is delicious. So this boy just ate something that he loved. He's rubbing his stomach. His tongue is licking his lips. He says, it's so delicious. So when we see this picture card, we're going to say delicious, shus. So we have nutritious, shus, and delicious, shus. We'll try to review our cards again on Friday before your assessment. So we will have these new cards in our picture deck and our letter deck. Okay, keep reviewing your sight words with your parents. Hopefully you were able to read through your sight words yesterday, and if you didn't get through them all, practice them again and see if there are any that you're getting stuck on that you need to practice a little bit more, because tomorrow we are going to add more sight words to our sight word card deck. So keep practicing your sight words. And also, if you haven't read the little rhyme that I gave you from Mother Goose called The House That Jack Built, If you haven't read that yet, go ahead and try reading that today. You can have your mom or dad or someone else read it to you once, and then you try to read it. And then today I want you to look for the words to watch for. So remember in class we would get the highlighter and we would read the story and find the words that we're watching for, and you would write over them with your highlighter. So you can circle them, or if you have a highlighter you can highlight them, or you could use a crayon. But go ahead and see if you can read the rhyme and find all of the words to watch for. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.